In my search for a specific Paphio, I stranded on the webshop of SalonOrchidei in Poland. I contacted them by email, asking if they would reserve me that specific orchid and a few others, because at that time it was still too cold to ship them. No problem was the answer, although they never heard of me before. Of course, I paid for the plants in advance, and naturally later I added a few more. Here are some pictures of their nursery, both from the sales area and their private collection. These people are very friendly, and emails usually were answered within 24 hours. Their webshop is easy to navigate again, and you have the choice to view it in Polish or English. You can also change the currency to euro. There mostly is a short description, but you have to scroll down a bit and click on the links. Their Facebook page has a lot of pictures and seems to be well maintained. As usual, you'll find the links in the description below. The box arrived after being in transit for 4 days. So let's quickly unpack, because I'm curious as hell. After all, I had to wait several weeks before the plants could be shipped. But as mentioned, this was my choice because of the cold weather then. Everything seems well packed, and I love the use of paper tape. There seems to be more plants in the box than I ordered, and after checking, I found there were 2 more in the box. So I sent them an email asking if there was a mistake. They answered back and told me they were a gift. They also said that with larger orders, they tried to put in 1 or 2 extra plants. That was very pleasing, and I think everyone likes a surprise like that. Let's see what we got here then. Not that easy when it's a bit windy outside. First, Leptotes unicolor, a miniature from Brazil. I love plants from this genus as they are miniatures and often the flowers are fragrant. This one certainly is a well-grown plant. More than likely a candidate for a remount, as it's crawling away from it. Because new roots are coming on the new growths, it's the perfect time to do this. Now I only need to find the perfect mount. Another miniature slipper orchid. its flowering size, believe it or not. It's Paphiopedilum thailandensis, and as its name suggests, it occurs in the humid regions of Thailand. These are quite rare, so I ordered two to be added to the new Paph collection. It has lovely white flowers with yellow pollinia. Paphiopedilum concolor. This is a lovely multi-growth plant, and it seems it also has a flower spike coming. A bit of sunburn on one leaf, but that can happen. It's a lovely plant. This one is a subspecies or variety of the previous one. Another very nice plant with a swelling bud. I love those mottled leaves and I can't wait to see the open flower. And now, the orchids I was desperately hunting for. This miniature I'm starting to get obsessed about. I now got 7 of these Vietnamese babies now. Going crazy again, I know, but I just can't resist. All nicely grown, multi-growth plants. Possibly I will see some flowers this autumn. They all show spent flower spikes, so they have flowered before. The philippinense is a larger sized multifloral Paphiopedilum. A lovely plant, 1 or 2 years from flowering. These plants can get big. And another multifloral species, Paphiopedilum lowii. This one too gets quite large, at least the plant does. The flowers on it are quite special, with long, spoon-like petals. This one could flower in a year or so. The next ones in this haul are some Phalaenopsis species. More specific, speciosa and tetraspis. Both are favorites of mine, mainly because of the many different colors and patterns that are possible in every single flower. Again, a wonderful plant that can start flowering soon. This one's a freebie. Another speciosa, a strong growing plant with a nice root system. And another gift. Phalaenopsis tetraspis Zheng. This one has purple in the flowers. Although tetraspis and speciosa appear to be the same species, they really aren't, as recent research has shown. This one's a nice young plant. And finally, a really gorgeous one. Not only the size of the plants and multiple flower spikes, it also has a very good and extensive root system. I just love the subtle colors of the flowers. And yes, another well-grown plant. All I can say is thank you for the beautiful plants they sent, including the gifted ones. This family-run nursery I can really recommend. Most likely this will be my last order for a while. Hope you liked it and see you next time.